Please join me. Ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, next we have oral communications. Do you have any speakers for oral communications?
No, we do not.
Thank you. Next is our regular agenda. We have one item on tonight's agenda. It's item 4A, case number multi-005549-2022. The applicant is B&S Family Trust, and I will turn it over to staff for a brief presentation.
Thank you, and good evening, Zoning Administrator. My name is Rachel Lindebrecke with Development Services. Today I will be presenting on the 170 Hillcrest Drive tentative parcel map. The project site is located within the community of Leucadia and within the residential 8 zone and general plan land use designation. The project site is also located within the coastal overlay zone. The area surrounding the project site is developed with single-family residences, with multifamily residences located further west and north towards North Fulton Avenue, and a mobile home park trailer ranchero located south. The lot is currently developed with an existing single-family residence with attached garage and an attached accessory dwelling unit. The applicant is requesting a tentative parcel map and coastal development permit for a 2-lot subdivision that complies with the underlying R8 zoning development standards. Improvements would include the extension of existing utilities, grading for the proposed 16-foot wide access easement, which connects to Hillcrest Drive, a public road, and an 8-foot wide right-of-way dedication with permeable paver improvements along Hillcrest Drive. The 16-foot access easement will establish a new street side yard setback of 10 feet measured from the edge of the easement, resulting in a portion of the existing single-family residence to encroach into the required setback. Therefore, the project has been conditioned to obtain permits for demolition of any portion of the existing residence that encroaches into the required street side yard setback prior to final parcel map recordation. The applicable development standards of the R8 zone include the minimum net lot area of 5,400 square feet and minimum lot dimensions of 60 feet in width and 90 feet in depth, and the proposed lot area and dimensions are consistent with the minimum required standards. The applicant held a citizen participation program meeting at the project site. 5 members of the public attended the meeting. 2 questions were asked. One question was, will there be parking along Hillcrest Drive? To which the applicant informed them of the 8-foot required right-of-way dedication and let them know that it would accommodate street parking. And the second question was whether there is proposed architecture for parcel 2. And the applicant informed them that there is no development proposed at this time. The notice of administrative hearing and pending action to the tentative parcel map and coastal development permit was mailed on June 2nd, 2023 to all property owners and occupants within 500 feet of the project site and to anyone who requested it in compliance with Encinitas Municipal Code and Government Code sections. And additionally, as a courtesy, the notice was posted at City Hall and on our website under public notices. No comments were received as a result of the noticing. The project was determined exempt from environmental review pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act Guidelines Section 15315, which exempts the division of property in urbanized areas zoned for residential uses, and Section 15304A, which exempts the grading on land with a slope of less than 10%, which this property's average slope is 3.8%. So in conclusion, staff has determined the tentative parcel map and coastal development permit applications are consistent with the applicable policies of the general plan and provisions of the municipal code because the proposed subdivision is consistent with the R8 general plan designation and all applicable development standards of the R8 zone, including any nonconformity regulations. And this concludes staff's presentation, and staff is available to answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you for that presentation. Do we have any speakers for this item?
We do not.
Okay. Let the record show that I'm assuming the applicant is present, the property owner and applicant. Okay. So let the record show that the applicant, including the property owner, are present but do not wish to speak. Just a few questions for staff. Just wanted to confirm that the existing residence on parcel 1, that would be retrofitted to comply with setback standards, including demolitions of portions of the dwelling to comply.
That is correct. The applicant actually has a current building permit in process to comply with that, and the preliminary grading plan shows where the demolition is to occur to ensure that the setbacks are to be maintained. There are 2 nonconformities that exist as is as it relates to the front yard setback, but as the tentative parcel map does not change that setback, they are allowed to maintain as those nonconformities are not proposed to be increased in any manner as a result of the project.
Okay. Thank you for that. So with that, I will move to approve the tentative parcel map and coastal development permit as recommended by staff and as conditioned, that based on my review of the staff report as well as the plans, the project complies with all the standards and meet all the findings for the tentative parcel map and coastal development permit. So with that, I will move to approve. And that is the only item on tonight's agenda. So with that, I will close the admin hearing until our next admin hearing. Thank you.